But first, we have to go to a clip of talking about Governor Abbott. He's in a wheelchair.
Oh, I didn't know that.
AOC was, she. I think they call this a burn, right? She did a nice burn. Wrecked. She did a nice burn on the guy in the wheelchair. Alexandria, here's a clip.
Rape is a crime, and Texas will work tirelessly to make sure that we eliminate all rapists from the streets of Texas.
What about the homes of Texas, right? Because most rapes are not stranger rapes. Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez slammed Governor Abbott's comments as deeply ignorant.
Well, I find Governor Abbott's comments disgusting, and I think there's twofold. One, I don't know if he is familiar with a menstruating person's body. In fact, I do know that he's not familiar with a woman, with a female or a menstruating person's body.
She had to correct herself.
Because if he did, he would know that you don't have 6 weeks. Is that quote unquote 6 weeks? Twice. And I'm sorry we have to break it down on, break down biology 101.
Oh, biology, okay.
But in case no one has informed him before in his life, 6 weeks pregnant means 2 weeks late for your period. And 2 weeks late on your period for any person with a menstrual cycle.
That's
can
3 times.
If you're stressed.
This is
if
biology
your diet
101.
Changes, or for really no reason at all. So you don't have 6 weeks. This idea that we're going to quote unquote end rape when the same type of, frankly, rape culture and the same type of misogynistic culture that informs
you mean the misogynistic culture that lets men's co-op periods?
Also, those beliefs are held by the governor himself and this Texas state legislature. Frankly, there are many people in power, as we know from the Me Too movement, that commit sexual assault, that help their friends cover up these crimes. And some of them even serve in the same state legislatures that are voting on these just these anti-choice bills. It's awful.
Okay.
She knows that the way she looks is why she's anything, right?
Menstruating persons. Let's be really clear about this, because she said female. Because that used to be allowed, because female was biological and gender was different.
Now you get canceled.
And menstruating persons. This is the superficial nature of the left, right? What is menstruation? Well, menstruation is a cycle that happens with women. When you're talking about ovulation, you're talking about the stuff. Okay, we can go through this, but it's far more than just blood. What it is actually a sign of fertility and a sign when you are pregnant. It is actually a part of the cycle that eventually leads to the miracle of life. They say, no, it's just about blood from an orifice, because let's be honest, when you're talking about menstruating persons who aren't biological females, it's the equivalent to the mask. And remember the Halloween masks with you'd hit the pump and it would bleed?
Oh yeah, those are awesome.
That's all it is. And all I knew is if the kid had that mask, his parents must be rich.
Full-size candy bars in that house.
But it's the same thing, just like, unrealistic standard with the LGBTQAIP movement. It reduces women to something superficial. We need to change Barbie. Yeah. We need to have Barbie be more realistic. Hey, what's the woman of the year? It's a former man in a corset who is deliberately creating dimensions like a Barbie and perpetuates every single superficial stereotype, which we now declare is just as much of a part of the splendor that is womanhood.
I love that she got like all snooty and I know somebody maybe has snooty. Good reference. That she said that and is like, I can't believe somebody hasn't told them. Let's do biology 101 when females, persons that bleed. She had to correct herself because she knows this is stupidity.
Watch Louder with Crowder live Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.